And we are live. Hello, my friend, my sister. My name is Claire, and my mission is to teach you French with a smile. I am so happy to connect with you because in this very special time, we need connection more than anything. And I also know that learning a language, any language, of course, I teach French, but you can learn any language you want, is sometimes a way to not feel overwhelmed by what is happening. It's a way to kind of regain some control over the situation, over how you spend your time, and, trying to make it worth, doing something that can help you in your personal life, in your career. There are so many benefits of learning French and learning any language, of course. So I'm delighted to be here with you. The goal of these live streams is to answer your questions. So while I am waiting for questions, I'm going to speak, but remember, I'm here for you. You can submit your question in the chat, and you can also use the website frenchwithasmile.net to submit your query about French, of course. So, first, take care is prenez soin de vous. Prenez soin de vous is take care. And I used the more respectful way of talking, when you talk to a group of people or when you talk to one people, but you don't know that person very well. It's not somebody from your cycle of friends or family. Prenez soin de vous. Take care. Prenez soin de vous. So I repeat each sentence several times because I want to give you a chance to speak it with me, to repeat it aloud. This is how we practice. And learning a language, it's a bit like training, doing exercise. You need repetition. Repetition is key, and consistency, of course. So prenez soin de vous. A pandemic is une pandémie. It's feminine. Une pandémie. So there are actually two words. There's pandémie and epidemic. And even though I'm French, I don't really know the difference because it's a bit technical. So let's see. Pandémie, epidemic. What's the difference? Voilà. So I'm on a medical website, and there is an article about the difference between epidemic and pandemic. So pandemic is when you have when a new disease is spread worldwide. We call that une propagation mondiale d'une nouvelle maladie. I'm going to write it down. So this is a definition for une pandémie. Let's repeat that together, my friend. Une pandémie, une propagation mondiale d'une nouvelle maladie. So notice propagation and not propagation because there is a G with an A afterward. Propagation. It's when it's similar to un garage. GA is G. It's not J. If I want to put J, I need to add an E. For instance, he ate. If I want to use the passé simple, which is really not used a lot in everyday language, but in novels it is, I'm going to say il mangea with an E to avoid il manga. Okay, As you know, like all of you, I'm with my children and I just need to say something to my daughter. Va vite remuer parce que je pense que ça va brûler. Va vite remuer, je pense que ça va brûler. So, my daughter is ma fille. It's interesting to notice that in English, you say daughter and girl. In French, we have the same word for both. So ma fille is fille as in girl and fille as in daughter, ma fille. All right. So what a pandemic is, une propagation mondiale d'une nouvelle maladie. Now, I want to look the difference with une épidémie. Une épidémie. D'accord. L'épidémie se limiterait donc à une région, un pays, une zone bien définie. D'accord. Donc, c'est la différence. Une épidémie a une zone de propagation plus limitée qu'une pandémie. Une épidémie a une zone de propagation plus limitée qu'une épidémie. This is the difference. So pandemic is worse than epidemic. Okay. Because pan in Greek means everything. Okay. Okay, so we can also talk about the word disease. A disease is une maladie. This is feminine. Une maladie. With me. Repeat with me. Une maladie. Virus is un virus. Now this is masculine. Un virus. Remember, each time you learn a new word in French, when you learn vocabulary, you need to know, is it feminine or is it masculine? You need to learn that on top of learning the word by itself. So, virus is masculine. Un virus. Encore une fois, avec moi. Un virus. Très bien. To stay at home. Rester à la maison. Stay at home, rester à la maison. Avec moi, rester à la maison. Au présent, je reste, tu restes, il reste. Very easy. It belongs to the first group of verbs. You know, in French, we have 3 groups, and the first one is the easiest. For all the verbs which end with er at the end, like aimer, regarder, rester. So, je reste, tu restes, il reste. Notice that in French, we have an S for the tu, for the second person of the singular, and never, ever for the third person of the singular. So, I'm always saying to my student, look, in English, you say he stays, right? So, put that S in, bring it upward a little bit so that it belongs to the tu instead of the il. All right? So, je reste, tu restes, with an S, il reste. Ensemble. Je reste, tu restes, il reste. Now, the plural, le pluriel. Nous restons, vous restez, il reste. Nous restons, vous restez, il reste. So, of course, for the third person of the plural, we have ENT, but this is silent. It's like je reste. Totally silent. Nous restons, vous restez, il reste. Très bien. Le confinement. Confinement, masculine. Le confinement. Encore une fois, le confinement. Avec moi, ensemble. Très bien. Une quarantaine. So this is a bit similar to the English word. Again, une quarantaine. Encore une fois, une quarantaine. Ensemble, Une quarantaine. Excellent. Now, a longer sentence. Les enfants ne vont pas à l'école. The children do not go to school. Les enfants ne vont pas à l'école. Encore une fois, les enfants ne vont pas à l'école. Notice the liaison between pas and à. Pas à l'école. All right? Together, ensemble. Les enfants ne vont pas à l'école. Okay. Beaucoup de gens sont en télétravail. Beaucoup de gens sont en télétravail. So a lot of people are working from home using the internet. Beaucoup de gens sont en télétravail. Notice here the liaison between sont en with a T this time. Encore une fois, beaucoup de gens sont en télétravail. Ensemble, beaucoup de gens sont en télétravail. All right. Il est interdit de sortir. It is forbidden to go out. Il est interdit de sortir. Encore une fois, il est interdit de sortir. Ensemble, il est interdit de sortir. Très bien. Nous devons être loin les uns des autres. Être loin ou être toujours éloignés les uns des autres. Nous devons être toujours éloignés les uns des autres. We have to always keep a distance between each other. Nous devons toujours être éloignés les uns des autres. Encore une fois, nous devons être toujours éloignés les uns des autres. Actually, this is a good point. Toujours. You can put it here. Nous devons être toujours éloignés. Or you can say nous devons toujours être éloignés. Both work. All right? Very good. Ensemble, repeat with me, my friend. Nous devons être toujours éloignés les uns des autres. Très bien. Le but est de limiter les interactions entre les personnes. So the goal is to limit, to decrease as much as possible interactions between people. Le but est de limiter les interactions entre les personnes. Encore une fois, le but est de limiter les interactions entre les personnes. Ensemble, le but est de limiter les interactions entre les personnes. Excellent. Presque tout le monde porte un masque. And I'm going to say something else to ma fille. C'est bien fermé la porte. J'ai l'impression de sentir de l'air. T'as mis le verrou? Okay. So, almost everybody wears a mask. Presque tout le monde porte un masque. Encore une fois, presque tout le monde porte un masque. Ensemble, presque tout le monde porte un masque. Very good job, my friend. Il faut se laver les mains le plus souvent possible. Merci. Il faut se laver les mains le plus souvent possible. You need to wash your hands as often as possible. Avec moi, il faut se laver les mains le plus souvent possible. Encore une fois, il faut se laver les mains le plus souvent possible. You know, in English, you can say you must wash your hands. You have to wash your hands. And in French, we use this very practical two words, il faut que. Actually, three words, they go together. Il faut que. Il faut que je me lave les mains. Okay? But you can also use il faut. like in the sentence when it is followed by a verb in the infinitive form. Ensemble, repeat with me, my friend, practice. Il faut se laver les mains le plus souvent possible. Très bien. Toutefois, les magasins d'alimentation restent ouverts. However, food stores remain opened. Encore une fois. Toutefois, les magasins d'alimentation restent ouverts. Ensemble. Toutefois, les magasins d'alimentation restent ouverts. Très bien. Les services publics sont au minimum. Public services run at a minimum. Les services publics sont au minimum. Encore une fois, les services publics sont au minimum. Ensemble, les services publics sont au minimum. Très bien. Les enfants des soignants sont gardés dans les écoles. We could say seuls. Seuls les enfants des soignants sont gardés dans les écoles. So only the children of everybody in the medical profession are being taken care of in the school. Of course, the schools are closed, but for the children of everybody working in the hospitals, their children can be taken care of. And I actually have a friend who is a teacher, and every day she's working at school to take care of the children whose parents are working at the hospital. So only the children, seuls les enfants. Seuls. It is here masculine plural, seuls les enfants. If I was saying only the girls, seules les filles. If it was only the girls, I would put seul in the feminine plural. All right? So, encore une fois, seuls les enfants des soignants sont gardés dans les écoles. Ensemble, seuls les enfants des soignants sont gardés dans les écoles. Excellent. Certaines personnes sont vite parties à la campagne lorsque le confinement a été annoncé. Some people ran to the countryside when confinement was announced. Encore une fois. Certaines personnes sont vite parties à la campagne lorsque le confinement a été annoncé. So notice that certain person is feminine plural. Hence, party is going to be feminine plural. Why? Because I have the verb to be. Sont partis. Passé composé of the verb partir. Okay? Certaines personnes sont vite parties à la campagne lorsque le confinement a été annoncé. Ensemble, say it with me, my friend. Certaines personnes sont vite parties à la campagne lorsque le confinement a été annoncé. So, the verb is to leave. To leave a place. Partir. If we're talking about leaving someone or leaving a job, it's not going to be partir. It's going to be quitter. Quitter une personne, quitter un emploi. Okay, so here we are going to conjugate partir in the passé composé. And this is very interesting because the auxiliary is going to be être. And therefore, I'm going to change the participe passé according to the number and gender of the subject. Let's go, my friend. Je suis partie. I have left. Je suis parti. So here I'm talking as a woman. If you are a man, of course, je suis parti. You remove the E of the passé composé, of the participe passé. Within the passé composé, of course. Let's repeat. Je suis parti. Je suis parti. Tu es parti. So here I am talking to a man. Tu es parti. If I was talking to a woman, I would just add an E to the participe passé. Tu es parti. OK. Il est parti et elle est partie. So he left and she left. Il est parti, masculine singular, et elle est partie, feminine singular. Ensemble, il est parti et elle est partie. Excellent. Now with nous. Nous sommes partis. And here, I'm going to put the E between parentheses because I want to show you that there is actually two ways of conjugating it in the for the participe passé, because nous, we, it can either be a group of men and women. If this is the case, parti is going to be masculine plural, or nous, we can be a group of only women. And here, parti is going to have an additional E because it's going to be feminine and plural, my friends. All right? Nous sommes partis. Ensemble. Nous sommes partis. Very good. Vous. Vous êtes partis. So same thing. It can easily be for men only. Men and women. In both cases, men only, men and women, the participe passé will be masculine, plural. And if I'm talking to women only, I'm going to add an E to the participe passé. Vous êtes partis. Remember the accent on the E, accent circonflexe. I'm going to write it down because I want all my students to know the name of the accents. So this one is accent circonflexe. Encore une fois, vous êtes partis. Ensemble, vous êtes partis. Excellent. Now, they, ils sont partis et elles sont parties. So here we are in the plural, masculine and feminine. Ils sont partis et elles sont parties. Ensemble. Ils sont partis et elles sont parties. Très bien. Malheureusement, les hôpitaux sont surchargés. So sadly, hospitals are overloaded. Malheureusement, les hôpitaux sont surchargés. Encore une fois, malheureusement, les hôpitaux sont surchargés. Ensemble. Malheureusement, les hôpitaux sont surchargés. Très bien. La police donne une contravention aux personnes qui ne respectent pas le confinement. So the police give a fine to the people who do not comply with confinement. La police donne une contravention, a fine, contravention, aux personnes qui ne respectent pas le confinement. Encore une fois, la police donne une contravention aux personnes qui ne respectent pas le confinement. Now you try to say it with me, my friend. All right? La police donne une contravention aux personnes qui ne respectent pas le confinement. Très bien. Les maîtres et les maîtresses donnent des devoirs aux enfants par Internet. So when I say maître and maîtresse, I'm talking about teachers of a very specific school age range. It applies to kindergarten and primary school. But when you elementary school as well, when you go to high school and college, we don't say les maîtres, les maîtresses, or les instituteurs, les institutrices. We say les professeurs or les enseignants. So, les maîtres et les maîtresses, teachers. Les maîtres et les maîtresses donnent des devoirs aux enfants par Internet. Encore une fois, les maîtres et les maîtresses donnent des devoirs aux enfants par Internet. Ensemble, les maîtres et les maîtresses donnent des devoirs aux enfants par Internet. Très bien. Il est important de rester calme pour ne pas céder à la panique. So it is important to stay calm, to not give in to panic. Il est important de rester calme pour ne pas céder à la panique. Encore une fois, il est important de rester calme pour ne pas céder à la panique. So notice here, I'm doing a slight liaison between céder and a. Cédera. Ensemble, il est important de rester calme pour ne pas céder à la panique. Très bien. My friend, I am going to repeat that this live stream is for you. So if you have any query, anything I could help you with, until next time, you can send me a message on frenchwithasmile.net, and please go and pay a visit to the website, because you know what? All the slides that I did to create my videos are for you. They are available to be downloaded. I give you my permission. I did all this work for you. You have one side per sentence with the French phrase and the English translation. So make the most of it. You can take them and print them and work with them. All right. They are on frenchwithasmile.net. Of course, you cannot download them from YouTube. You have to go to the website to save each image. All right. Excellent. I am also available for private lessons through Skype. The platform I use is called Preply. It is a very, very good platform for both teachers, tutors, and students. So go there, have a look. The link is below. I teach French, but you can find tutors for a very wide variety of languages. And if you want to learn French with somebody else, still go there, because it's a very good website to learn a new language. I would be honored, of course, if you choose me as your teacher. And during this very special time, I am still providing lessons for my students. And, if you can see some available time, make the most of it. I would be delighted to be your French teacher. Practice, as always, practice. Consistency is key. Make the most of being confined at home. Do something productive like learning a language. So it can also help you to stay calm just by having your mind focus on something else. This is very valuable today. We need to find a way to focus on something that is not dramatic and stressful. So I really hope I served you well today. I see you next week, and have a wonderful evening, day, from wherever you are in the world, my friend. Thank you. Bye bye.